All right, Mike, bless you on your poker journey. It's never easy. You put in work. You could probably beat this game. You were very smart. I remember you when I dated Sherry. Um, you had a brain. You had a brain. So that's half the battle. And half the battle in poker is like pre-flop. You just got to know pre-flop like the back of your head. Like, we'll go over it. We're going to do it quick. Under the gun. Okay, what are we opening? Go down the list, but you should be opening these. We can always look, but I should know most. If I miss one or two, then that's okay. But yep. We're gonna open this. We're gonna open this. We're gonna open this. These, you don't have to open these, but like A6, I'm gonna leave out, and Ace two. These are the worst aces. A6 and Ace Deuce. Even though Ace Deuce can make a wheel, it's still you have a deuce. It's not great. Over here, you're gonna go down to King 8. Um, mm, yeah, and you know that's what I would be opening under the gun. So if I got 3-bet, you know, you start to fold out Ace Jack, King Queen, Ace Queen. It can be a fold, it can be a 4-bet, can be a call. It can get you in trouble. You do always want to call these like your suited hands. They're too good to fold, so you have to see a flop. Ace 9, you can start folding these out, I would say. You can 4-bet this. Ace 5 is very sneaky. The 5s aren't in like early positions, range. So if you hit a 5 and an ace, you have 2 pair. They never see it coming. You can make the wheel straight. But you would fold out like King 8, King 9. I'm not calling these. King 9 looks really pretty. It's just these you fold to 3-bets. 10-9 suited, you call. Pairs, you should have the 15-1 rule. So next position, under the gun 1. Now you should be opening your suited aces, probably down to King 7. Just add that. Add King Jack, Ace 10, probably King 10. Pocket 5s, 7-6, 9-8 suited. Let's take a look if I'm even correct here. Doing this for you, Mike. I don't know. I don't help people really. I do coach, but I don't really help people. But let's take a look at our under the raises under the gun 1. All suited aces, Ace 10. All right, so we didn't do the Queen, King Jack, down to 4s, 7-6 suited, 9-8 suited, 10-8 suited, 10-8 suited. I think we missed 10-8 suited. Did they want all of them? No, not all the suited 8s, right? Okay, so 10-8. Pretty good, right? Pretty right on. So they did want 4s though. So okay. So now we're in, let's just say 6 max. Now, what are we now? So low jack, low jack, low jack, low jack, low jack. So the buttons 8s and 5s. The cutoffs is 9s and 6s. Hijacks 10s and 7s. Jacks and 8s, suited 8s, and jacks. So you would add your suited 8s. Maybe you go down to King 6 suited. Maybe add that in. Probably go down to 3s. Maybe Ace 9. We're doing low jack, right? You add that. Believe you add those. Let's just take a look. Not the Jack 10-0. Not the Jack 10-0. Not the Queen. Okay, hold on. We're screwing up a little. Hello. Not the Jack 10. So does it go as far as King 6? Yes. Down to 3s. Okay, My ranges are very good, dude. I'm very on point with this stuff. I've studied so much. I had a coach. So now we're in a hijack. So the hijack, you can start really opening. Like, you start playing poker, basically. Again, the button, worst hands to open would be offsuit eights, suited fives. Then the cutoff would be offsuit nines, suited sixes. And us now, what did I just say? Offsuits eights and fives, nines and sixes, tens and sevens. So offsuit tens, suited sevens. So you add this. I don't know if you add the queen seven, but you definitely want to add these because they can make straights. Maybe as a bluff, probably add twos to your range, maybe down to ace eight. Ace eight, all the offsuit tens, 10-7, 10-7, 10-7, 9-7. So we messed up there. And 7-6, 6-5, 5-4. All right, add the 5-4, and we're down to ace eight, right? Yeah, all right. So that was hijack, and then the cutoff. You really get to open. You should really study these ranges, Mike, and then you can know what your opponent has. I mean, if you get 3-bet here, you're gonna fold out all these offsuit, ace, all these offsuits. You're gonna just pretty much fold out. I mean, I can teach you that like later on, but you really don't want to be calling 3-bets with offsuit hands out of position. So both do the cutoff. Now you're really playing poker. So the button's eights and fives, so nines and sixes, right? Offsuit nines and suited sixes. Offsuit nines. Get to add all these to your range. You probably get to go down to here. You add the twos, offsuit nines, suited, what? Offsuit nines, suited sixes. Add these. Add that. You're gonna probably go down here. I don't know all the way yet, but geez, do you add all of these? Something like that. I mean, maybe I'm screwing up. Ace five, offsuit nines. Okay, we got that. And 7-5, 8-6, 10-6, queen five, queen five. We missed. But other than that, how the suited kings? All suited kings. Sorry, I missed these. Shit. I'm trying to help you, and I'm fucking up. Queen five, we were right. What about the jacks? Jack seven. Yeah, we got that. And then these make straight, so that's why we preference those over that. Then, like I said, the button, you can really start to like open some shit up, shit, I think you go down to jack. I don't know, man. I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head, but a lot of these you can just open, and you're gonna open offsuit eights. You're gonna open these. I think you can open king seven, king six, all the way down here. Oh, that looks like the buttons range. So you can always take a look. Take a look. Button, king five. Let's see if I even got that. I don't know. I just do off the top of my head. King five, we missed. 10-7, 9-7, 8-7. 10-7, 9-7, 8-7. Jesus. I do too much. 7-4, 6-4 suited. 7-4, 6-4 suited. 7-4, 6-4 suited. 5-3. Did we miss the 5-3? No. And then Queen 2. Oh, you can go down to Jack 3 and 10-3. Shit. Okay. So Jack 3 and down to 10-3. That's the button's range, right? Right. Yeah. All right, man. So now you have all your pre-flop ranges. Learn these. And a good way to like 3-bet these people. Like, okay, so this is the button's worst. You know, this is what they open. So obviously, what would you 3-bet here? Since we're so heavy into the offsuit 8s and the suited 5s, as you can see, that's the bulk of our range. And then you add these, but that's the bulk of our range. So basically, say if you were like 3-bet the button, let's say in a small blind, you would want to use, since we're doing what, offsuit 8s and suited 5s, you would look to have hands with a suited 6s, like king 6 suited, shit like that, a6. You don't want to have like, what am I call it, a 5 in your range, because they're gonna like fold out a lot of those hands. I'm only getting a little too complicated, but stick with the pre-flop right now, bro. Pre-flop is everything. So I just showed you. I mean, I got like a couple wrong, but if you go over these ranges, when you start playing poker and somebody's betting, you can start to figure it out real quick if they have something or not. Because, if they're under the gun and the board's like deuce, I can't do it, but say the board is like 7-5 deuce and they're betting. I mean, what 7s do they have in their range under the gun? Maybe A7 suited, maybe King 7 suited if they open that wide, but I doubt it. 7s. You know what I mean? It's like you eliminate so many hands. So it's like, are they betting 9s, 10s? You gotta figure it out. You learn more on the turn. So, I don't know, bro. Hope this helps. On to the next. Mike, I guess you can grade my coaching, bro. But say you 3-bet and somebody calls, like, what's their calling range? Most of the time, right? They're gonna have. Again, sometimes they might. I'm always telling you, like, suited jacks, suited 10s. They like to call Queen 10 suited, King 10 suited, King Jack suited, Queen Jack suited is a beautiful hand. You want to see a flop. If they're whatever, like competent player, they probably call with 10s, sometimes 4-bet with 10s. They're gonna call with 9s, 8s, 7s, 6, 5s. Usually jacks out of position is probably gonna 4-bet. Queens will too. These usually do. So these shouldn't be in their range. Like, they should fold these out. Definitely. I mean, if they don't, you should mark them. I mean, like if it's button versus cutoff, yeah, you can call with these hands. But if it's early position, you're not going to call with this or this. And even this, I always tell people king, queen, say like you open under the gun and you get 3-bet from like under the gun next position or even the low jack. You're not in good shape with this. So just be careful. So yeah, these are the hands are gonna call. If you're ever gonna 4-bet bluff, which in low stakes can be hard, but if you have a tight image, it can work. Most of the time, you're gonna want like something like ace queen blocks queens, blocks aces, that's not a bad one. Ace 10 suited is not a bad one. I mean, people use ace 5. ace 4. You have blockers, king 7. These are some just 4-bet bluffs, in a way. Like, if you really have the balls, you can do ace jack off out of position, but like I said, you got to be a maniac. Even king 7, it's hard. So some of these, like I said, we're just going over ranges and stuff like that. I wonder if we can do a little 5-card training here. You should use this as well, just to practice. Like I said, I play low stakes. I try to exploit people. I don't really. I do GTO, but it only works when I play like bigger tournaments. We're at 55%, like 16,000 hands. I mean, of course, I want to be at like 70%, but we started. So here, DTO was the 3-better and a big 100 big blind pot. I think we just checked back the ace-6. Again, reached those showdown values, no reason to bet. All right, we got that one perfect. 40 big blind. We were the 3-better. I think we have the bet small, even though we don't want to. We could probably check these, but no. 2 for 2 aces, 40 big blinds. I think you can bet or check this board, but nope, they do want you to bet the aces. Okay, and he was the 3-better, so this is probably a check. Like offsuit. So he has some 9s, like king 9, ace 9, jack 9. I don't think there's any reason to bet yet. I think you just give this up. Okay, if you can get 5 in a row and 5 in a row and 5 in a row, then you're doing good. So 40 big blind pot, button, 3-bet us. We have 7-6. We have backdoor. I figured they'd let us bet, but it's just a check fold. Thought we could try to steal it again. We were the 3-better here. We have a 5. I think we can check. This is one hand you can check. We have showdown value, so double check. Wow, they do want you to do a little blocker bet at the end. And jacks. Can we raise? No, I'm surprised. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I think you have to call this. King 7. Technically, you probably could raise this, but maybe he does have a king. We're just gonna jam and get him off his stupid shit. 40 big blind pot. We're gonna bet, put pressure on him. Just not a good card for us, but can we use it? I think we have to go with the bluff. Yeah. We lost, but we played it right. We do a range bet here, I think, because we have backdoor. No, we bet small. I mean, we did put a decent amount of money in here. So yeah, you just go with the bluff at the end. I didn't know. Hold on, check. This is probably no. I would call this because exactly because just king 5. So I don't agree with GTO all the time. Like here, check fold, fine. King 9. We 3-bet this. You can probably bet big here because I don't think he has that stuff in his range. 8-7, check call probably because we have a 7. We're not gonna bet. He doesn't have a flush either, but we do have. I guess we do call, but we lose. There's no way I would call that bet. So again, GTO can be weird. We big bet this. We have so much equity. All right, man. Coaching. Hope the pre-flop helps you, Mike.